thanks to a bit of a sore throat, I didn't manage to do my bedtime story last Friday, but it is Friday again, and today we are going to look at a book which I think looks really mysterious. It's this book here, and the title is very simply Zero, and it's written by Kathryn Otoshi. I have a feeling this might be a book a little bit about numbers. Zero was a big, round number. When she looked at herself, she just saw a hole right in her centre. It's a bit sad. Every day she watched the numbers line up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She wanted to count 2. But how could a number worth nothing become something? Zero felt empty inside. She watched one having fun with the others. One was solid and strong, with bold strokes and squared corners. Zero was big and round with no corners at all. If I were like one, then I could count 2, she thought. So she pushed and pulled, she stretched and straightened, she forced and flattened, and finally became, I wonder what she's going to become. 0. She sighed. Becoming like 1 was too much of a stretch. 8 and 9 rolled into the scene. If you doubled yourself up, you'd be just like me, said 8. So 0 twisted and turned to try to be 8. Or you could be a 9 with a longer line, said 9. So 0 pinched and puckered and tried to be 9. But 0 could only be 0. We're on our way to join the others. Come, count with us, they said. 0 felt deflated, which looks like a little balloon that's had all the air taken out. 8 and 9 were numbers with value. Of course they'd count. How could they know how she felt? 0 had a new thought. If she could impress the numbers, they'd give her value. She'd leap, she'd soar, she'd sizzle, she'd shine. She'd make a grand entrance and floor them all. 0 began to roll faster and faster and faster. She leapt, flying, soaring, rocketing, right into 1, who knocked over 2, who fell into 3 and 4, toppling 5 and 6, who crashed into 7 and 8, where they all ended up in a big pile on 9. Gosh, that would be quite a pile. All the numbers were bent out of shape. It's no use trying, sobbed 0. I'll never have value. I'll never be part of the count, she said. It's what's inside that counts. Most, pointed out 7. 0 looked at herself. But what if I don't have anything inside? Every number has value, said 7. Be open. You'll find a way. Bing! Suddenly, 0 saw herself in a new light. I'm not empty inside. I'm open. And can you see that there's a light shining through the centre of the 0? A mysterious light. I wonder what being open will teach her. 0 rolled up to the numbers. I've thought of a way for us to count even more, she said. Count more? Asked 4. Count us in? Exclaimed 7. Lead the way, said 1. Everyone counts, the numbers shouted. Zero jumped in. Then she leapt up high and said, "Here's something new we can try. If we help each other soar, we can count even more." She's a poet too. Let's count again, starting with, what's this number? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. And what's next? Each time she's partnering up with one of the numbers, she's making them bigger and more valuable. And she can just keep going. 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, 1,000,000. Gosh, that's a big number with lots of zeros. "We do count more," they cheered. Zero and the numbers explored and had fun, bringing more value to everyone. And this time when she looked at herself, she felt whole, right in her centre. And this is one of my favourite parts about this book. There's a little message in the back from the author, from Kathryn Otoshi. And it says, "Thanks to those of you who have shared your powerful stories of one with me. Even though we have never met, you make me whole." And I love that because I think it just reminds us that actually sometimes it's the little things, the little kindnesses and the little thank yous that actually make a massive difference to people's life. So even if you're feeling a bit like a zero and sort of empty inside, everything you do is going to contribute value to others. Have a lovely weekend. It is so beautiful outside. Enjoy the sunshine.